Okay, let's see. Um, that that's too far. Right here, I think. Let me tap. Yeah, I think I'm good. Okay, let me just walk up here. Whoa. Want to make sure I'm not hitting anything. Ha! There you go. Hey guys, I am slowly learning how to walk without using any magic to try to help me. And so far it's been working. Way better than the first one where I hit these pillars. But anyways, greetings creatures and humans alike. I am MagiQDog, and tonight we shall be reacting to chapter 142 and 143 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Let me go ahead and check my audio to make sure everything is okay. That sounds pretty good. Now then, let's go on ahead and get started, shall we? Pretty much no dilly-dally in this case. Just want to go on ahead and get through this because I am excited to see how Choso is going to fight against the Zen'in guy. And I'm wondering how Yuji is going to make it. But anyways, I talked long enough. And for those of you that are new to this reaction and stuff, I often react to the whole chapter first, then I explain what's going on afterwards. So if you would just give me like around 5 to 7 minutes, maybe something like that. No, maybe a little shorter than that. But anyways, I'm wasting time. Let's get started. The oldest of the 10 siblings. Yep. Oh, they're duking it out. Oh, he still got hit. Let's see. Come on, Choso, man. Okay, this guy is actually pretty strong. Like, really strong. And he's a tactician at that. Oh. Wow, I really don't like this dude. Like, not at all. Okay, pretty much given like this lengthy speech. That's why he's strong. Okay, so the death paintings, mixed blood. No! He's just getting set up for the piercing blood. That is a really cool technique. I really like it. Ooh, Choso original. For 150 years. Supernova. That is a really cool name. Oh man, here comes Yuta. This ain't good. So, okay, so that is the end of, well, that is the end of 142. So, I'm gonna give you guys kind of like the short one of how everything is going on this chapter, okay? So, we have Choso saying like, I'm the older of the 10 siblings. Of course, Naoya is not interested, being like, that's not an answer. I want to know about your curse technique. But Choso goes to attack. But Naoya also moves at super speed. But Choso was able to predict his pattern and stuff, and Naoya's like, oh, he was able to detect me. He must be using those rest skills to increase his visuals. But it still didn't stop him, as Naoya was able to body slam him and throw him into the wall. As he was like, however, I was able to figure out your counter. I countered your counter with my countering. Jojo. Anyways, he tries to get back up, but he realized Naoya was able to stab him with a small knife. And pretty much saying like, well, with your blood manipulation, I decided to cut you up. That way you have to focus on not bleeding out instead of focusing on me. That's when he starts giving a speech about like how he carries the weapons and stuff, and that he's hiding it because he's a sorcerer and he doesn't want people to know. Then it switched to him talking about how he hated his older brothers because of them doing this and that. And of course, Choso pities him, saying like, you know, you became who you are because of your older brothers, right? Like maybe you saw how they are and stuff, and you decided to either look up to them or not. He did give a speech about how being an older brother is that he ends up making mistakes because he's got no one to watch over him, but he still walks ahead for his little brothers, and that's why he's strong. At this moment, he unleashes a giant flood of blood coming at Naoya, and this catches him off guard. He tries to escape while thinking like, wait, how is he able to do this? Then we get the narrator saying like, death paintings are a mix of cursed spirits and humans. As such, they have special abilities, so as long as he got cursed energy, he won't bleed out. And he's still continuing on his blood flood. And I was like, crap, I can't get away. And wait, where did he go? At this point, he's thinking like, while escaping, because you know he's pretty fast, he's like, you know, this is a slow attack. He must be dying for bloodlust. However, Choso appears to the side and almost hits him with piercing blood, and this causes him to get kicked by Choso. And at this point, Naoya realizes that he's got blood on his hakama, so he's starting to slow down. And Choso's preparing for his next attack, but of course, Naoya's like, I'm not going down that easily. I'll be able to defeat him thanks to my curse technique. However, he realizes that he is trapped. Because apparently, Choso has created his own original technique called Supernova, which is able to stop him in his tracks. It then unleashes an explosion of blood. As he says, sorry, but because you don't love your... Wait. Sorry. You didn't understand your older brothers. So I can't understand that, as he defeats them. However, Yuta appears behind Choso, dragging Yuji, and he is surprised by this, but Yuta just flat out knocked his ass flat down. And Naoya looks up, kind of like disgruntled, while Yuta's just saying like, you look pretty hurt down there. You okay? Alrighty. And with that, that is chapter 142, and it's time to react to 143. So give each other a second to make sure everything's okay. Okay. You guys give me another around 5 minutes or so, and I'll tell you what's going down on chapter 143. Here we go. Not shit. Looks like you're hurt. Well, nah shit. Oh, he's got a reverse curse technique too. Well, of course he does. He's Yuta for crying out loud. Okay, we are getting some Yuji backstory. There's the refill. Refill. Oh my goodness, I cannot speak. Wait, what? Huh? That's why Gojo appeared at the... Okay. I'll tell you guys what's going on, but I gotta continue reading this. Like you getting a girlfriend. That's a good one. Okay. That is some powerful reverse curse technique right there. Oh, Megumin! He's back. Oh, this is some heavy drama shit. Sorry it's taking me a while to read this, guys. I promise I'm not... I am reading. Noritoshi Kamos. Okay, so something has been added called the cooling game. So let me read this real quick. What kind of game is this? Who would approve this game? Okay. Alright guys, so I have just finished reading 143. So, continuing from 142, we see Yuta telling Naoya like, damn man, you look hurt. And of course, he being smug, being like, this kid is looking down on me. This mother... Sorry, that's when he puked up blood. He realizes that he's poisoned because of Choso's blood, and realizing that it's a fully fleshed out curse, that's when Yuta asks if he wants to be healed. Because apparently he's got some really good reverse techniques that can heal people. Of course, in return, he wants information. No. Of course, in return, he wants the superiors to know of Itadori's death. It is at this moment where we get the flashback of Yuji as a baby. We see that his dad is holding him and stuff, and his granddad is like, aren't you, let's see. Like, he's wanting to give up on a certain woman. Telling them, like, if he doesn't, he'll die. And of course, the dad holds up baby Yuji and being like, don't say that. Babies can remember stuff after all. Of course, the grandfather yells out like, I know you wanted a child. And that didn't happen with Kairi. But her death was. So, we then see Yuji's mother, who's got the same headscar as Ginto. So, there's a connection. Which, I'll be honest, I kind of heard through the grapevines about this, so it's not really much of a spoiler to me. But it's still freaky. Anyways, she comes in saying, like, what are you talking about? At this moment, Yuji wakes up. He sees that he's alive. And he sees that he is with Yuta. And before he could say anything, Yuta says that he is so relieved. And that he pretty much explains that back in September, very good month by the way, Gojo came to him and asked him a favor to protect Yuji and the other first and second year students. Because apparently, when Gojo visited him back in Africa, I forgot what country it was. But anyway, so it's in Africa. Apparently he's got a bad feeling that something bad's about to go down and that he needs to be there for the other kids. Let's see. Back to the present, we have Yuta saying like, yeah, I pretty much came over here to try to protect you, but I realized that the best way to do that is to become your executioner. However, I can't fool the higher-ups, so I technically entered a binding file to technically kill you. So I did. Sorry about that. But of course, UT. Hey guys, you know UTE Dory? No, it's UG. Anyways, he asked like, wait, then how am I alive? That's when Yuta reveals that he used the reverse curse technique at the same time he was stabbing his heart. That way he was able to both kill him, but also revive him at the same time. Let's see. And because of this, they pretty much staged his second death. And even though this may be temporarily, the higher-ups are thinking that he's now dead. Let's see. And of course, Yuji is confused, like, why are you doing this? And that's when Yuta reveals that he's actually important to the people who are important to him. Basically, Maki, Panda, and I forgot his name, but the salmon guy. I know he's a very popular character. I know I should know his name, but I just forget. I am an easily forgetful person, guys. Anyways, he pretty much also relates to Yuji about how they have powers that they couldn't control, and even though later on he can control his, Yuji won't be able to control his because of Sukuna and stuff. And telling them that he's not to blame, but Yuji doesn't believe this as he's about to say something, but that's when Megumin walks into the picture. He pretty much tells them that they need to head back to Jujutsu High because of some stuff. They want to rejoin the other students, but Yuji says stop. That don't act like everything is normal, because I have killed so many people and they have all died because of me. While this is going on, Yuta's like, well, I figured this might be the case. He was holding back against me because of probably this guilt. However, Megumi fought back saying like, don't be selfish. It's our fault that all this happened. After all, we aren't heroes fighting for justice. We are Jujutsu Sorcerers. No one can't really judge us, and we have to continuously prove that we are worthy of our existence. And we don't have luxury of thinking about ourselves. We just gotta save as many people as possible. At least that's what I believe what our principles behind our actions are. Of course, Yuji is still in denial, being like, it's not just that. As long as I'm around you, you are going to suffer. However, Megumin reveals like, so I need you to save me first. He pretty much reveals that Noriyoshi Kamo has made plans for sorcerers to face off each other in a cooling game. And Tsumiki is ensnared in it. So he is begging Itadori for his strength to help him out. As, let's see. We see one dude standing behind a bunch of a corpse with blood everywhere. We see another dude's lower jaw with some cool tattoo. Then we see this lady with bandages around her head, which I'm pretty sure that's Megumi's sister. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. And of course, we got this cooling game. Basically, it's a death match between some sorcerers and stuff within a certain barrier. But non-sorcerers can enter into it, and whether they realize it or not, they're part of the game, and they may get killed off as well. A very messed up death match, but what can you do? Anyways, that's pretty much it, guys. So what do you think? Do you think that Choso is a major badass? Because I certainly do. How do you feel about Yuta actually working with Yuji Itadori? Because I will admit, I did not expect that. There's probably some hints about it and foreshadowing that probably done that, but the anime kind of played it really well. And he played it pretty well too. How you feel about Noya? You know, the Zen'in guy. Do you see him as an arrogant jerk? Because God knows I do. And how do you feel about this new cooling game that's about to come up? Are you guys excited for it? Let me know in the comments and stuff on my YouTube page. So, pretty much with that, Thank you all for coming on this fantastic chapter reaction stream. I hope y'all had as much fun as I did, as we got to see what happened with Yuji and Choso in 142 and 143 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Please leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, that way you're able to see all my videos and stuff. Check me out on Twitter, aka X, as that's where I do my announcements and polls. And check me out on Twitch, as that's also where I do my streaming as well. And with that, I bid this show adieu. So long. See ya. Bye-bye. See you later, I guess. Okay, bye. Now then, I think I'm pretty confident to say that I am able to get out of here real easily. Shit. I spoke too soon. Fudge.